Hey everybody, my name is Dr. Scott Giacomucci. I'm the director and founder of the Phoenix Center for Experiential Trauma Therapy here in Media. And wanted to make this video to share with you a little bit about the many services that we offer and a little bit about who we are as an organization. Just like our namesake suggests, the Phoenix Center for Experiential Trauma Therapy, our organization's mission is focused on providing experiential therapies that go beyond sitting and talking like in traditional therapy. That's focused on trauma, so everybody here on our team specializes in trauma of various types. And the namesake of the Phoenix implies that our emphasis in therapy is not just on the trauma, but on the growth after the trauma. So of course the Phoenix is the firebird that consumes itself with its own flame and rises from its ashes. The Phoenix is a cross-cultural symbol of growth after trauma. And this is exactly what we try to cultivate in the lives of our clients, our students and interns, our colleagues, and in ourselves, because we're all humans as well and constantly growing and healing. To be honest, I didn't plan to own and run a therapy center. I was simply wanted to be a therapist and to help people. And over the past couple of years, my practice has expanded and grown. And I've been really humbled and grateful for the immense amount of trust that clients and our colleagues and referrals have placed in our hands. We've really become known as an ethical and high-quality treatment provider, and I'm particularly proud of that. I encourage you to reach out to learn more about the services that we offer here. We offer everything from individual services and group services to training events for professionals, consultation for organizations, and crisis response within the community. We also have various free offerings, educational offerings on our YouTube channel, free books to download, handouts, and other educational resources. And then we have various free groups online, free drop-in trauma recovery group that anyone can attend, and other free groups to support professionals.
We also have 25 clinicians that are trained in different therapy modalities, so each of them can support you in many different ways. We at the Phoenix Center care a lot about our clients and your feedback. We have created a space that can be welcoming for everyone while also taking into consideration accessibility, cost, length of therapy, and many other things. So we hope that the Phoenix Center can be a place where you find some connection and where you find some support.
I love working at the Phoenix Center because, well, it's run by Dr. Scott, who's a really great guy, and Maria, and they take really good care of their therapists and interns, and we get the flexibility to really do our practice. And so it's just a fun, relaxed, and also very serious place to work where we help a lot of people. And the energy here is infectious, and the commitment to the goal of emotional well-being is paramount. Well, you know, the Phoenix Center for Experiential Trauma Therapy says it all. This place and the therapists here have an understanding that trauma is really the baseline, whether it's big T or little t, for everything that people are going through. And so the fact that we're committed to getting to the root of things is very different from other systems where they just want to put a Band-Aid on the problem, you know, plug people back into society in zombified mode, where here we actually try to help people fully heal from the root so that they have their full selves.
I think what makes the Phoenix Center unique is that this place is not simply just a place of employment. There are a lot of places that you can work. There are a lot of places where one might be able to be a therapist, But at the Phoenix Center, there seems to be this connection between purpose and calling and contribution. And somehow that's married together in the way our leaders lead here, in the way the team comes together and supports each other, and honestly, the way the clients are able to benefit from that trickle-down effect, and it impacts the entire process. So again, just that ability to combine purpose and calling and contribution. It's work. When you see multiple clients in a day, you go home tired, but it's the best kind of tired, because that transformation and healing is taking place.
Phoenix Center is unique in that there's breadth and depth of experience. There's breadth and depth of personality. Phoenix Center is unique in that we are all learning on behalf of our clients so that we can provide better care for our clients. There is a real sense that we are immediately part of a collaborative team on behalf of our clients, even though we may be the individual therapist. We don't hesitate to advocate with each other and with outside resources for our clients. And it's deeply personal. It's a center that expects the relationship between the therapist and the client to be at the center of the work, no matter what the modality is. When you work with one therapist at the Phoenix Center, you're actually working with 30. We draw on the expertise of our colleagues. We draw on the expertise of 30 years of experience from one of our members to the real insights that we get from our graduate interns who have a fresh eye. So it's this wonderful collective that's collaborative, and it's all focused on doing the best we can for each single one of our clients.
The Phoenix Center is unique because everybody here truly cares and is so incredibly passionate, and there's such a level of authenticity and integrity that is just incredibly unique to this place.
The Phoenix Center is unique because of the people who work here. They are all brought on board and on staff with the purpose of treating people's trauma. And the Phoenix Center is different from other places in so many ways, but one way that stands out is that every clinician at the Phoenix Center is a trauma specialist, and they are hired because of that specialty.
One of my favorite things about being on the team here at the Phoenix Center is the diversity of the staff, the diversity of backgrounds and education and expertise and training in life experience. It's just such a wonderful community of therapists and people who are giving care to others, who all bring something unique and important to the community here at the Phoenix Center. And, as a client of the Phoenix Center, you're really getting access to the collective wisdom of many, up to about 25 therapists here at the Phoenix Center who are collaborating on your care together. And the value of that is priceless.
What makes the Phoenix Center for Experiential Trauma Therapy a unique place to be is that we focus a lot on experiential therapies. We have clients that have been with us for a long time and have seen our center grow since we began here in media. We have clients that have shared about how supported they feel by being part of the center, by the care that they receive here. Even with the recent expansion of our center, many of our clients felt very invested, even in the transformation that has happened here. And that is a really wonderful thing to hear from our clients, because that lets us know that we are really able to support and create a space where people feel comfortable and supported and cared for. Our group of clinicians care a lot about their clients. They are thinking about them and also want to provide the best care that they can for each client that they have. Our clinical interns also provide really good support system and therapy. They are being supervised by multiple clinicians, are receiving a lot of training so they can support their clients in the best way, in the most ethical and professional way as possible. Many of our clinical interns have shared of how important this internship was for their development. Some of them even had a hard time saying goodbye because they really enjoy the work that we do here and they really enjoy working with the clients that they have worked with. So this can be a really good place for your clients or for you if you're searching for therapy to check out and to start some of that work that you have been looking to do for a very long time. Some of the services that we offer at the Phoenix Center include individual therapy, family and couples therapy. We also provide group therapy and peer support community groups. We also provide trainings for professionals as well as personal growth workshops. My hope for anyone that comes through the door to receive services here at the Phoenix Trauma Center is that you will feel welcome from the moment that you walk in, that you will feel like this is a place that cares about the dignity and respect of each person that walks through the door. You may see one of our clinicians or our directors walking around saying hi to you from the moment that you walk in and introducing themselves. We're really excited to have you here, to join us, and to get to know you, and for you to know the center and everything that the center can provide to you. What makes the Phoenix Trauma Center a special place and a unique place is the focus that we put on experiential therapy. But that's not it. It's a focus on the person. We are human beings working with other human beings who are here for many reasons. And so with all the training and expertise and that we have, we can provide you with a space, and those that are interested in services at the Phoenix Center may be surprised to know that we provide services to individuals, families, and couples. We also work with children and teens and adults of all ages. We have an array of therapists that have been trained in different modalities, from internal family systems to EMDR, EFT, psychodrama, and many other therapy modalities. Some of our clients start with us as individual clients and then learn about the different groups that we have, whether it's a therapy group or a support group. Also, therapists and other professionals come through the Phoenix Center to say hello from time to time, and they quickly find out that we have a lot to offer, such as trainings and continuing education programs. We also provide different trainings outside of the Phoenix Center for organizations. And our goal is to provide clinicians and professionals with professional training as well as a support space.
So I wanted to share with you just a little bit about some of the core values of our organization. And these were core values that we created in collaboration with some of our clients, community members, some of our referral sources, and with all of our staff members, therapists, and even our interns. When we created these core values, we felt like it was important that we weren't just creating values about who we thought we were, but we also received input about how other people experience us and considered who we wanted to be as an organization. So these are our 5 core values. The first one is focused on ethics, integrity, and transparency. So we strongly believe that in order to provide trauma-informed care, that it has to be ethical care. As providers, we try to be as transparent as possible in every aspect of our work, and maintain integrity and trustworthiness with our clients, with our staffs, and with the community. So many people experience trauma because of a breach of ethics and a lack of integrity, particularly from people in power. And we feel it's especially important that we walk the talk in this way, that we center our ethics and integrity. Our second core value is about clinical and educational excellence. So we have really high standards when it comes to clinical services and educational offerings. As the owner and director of the center, I'm very picky about who I allow to work here, who I hire, who I allow to complete their internships here. Each year we receive 50 or 60 applications for internships and dozens of applications for therapists who want to work here. And I individually select and train each individual that works here at the center so that I can trust in the excellence of the services that we're offering. One of the questions I ask myself and our leadership team when we're making hiring decisions is this a therapist or an intern that I would trust and want as a therapist for my own sister, for my family members, for a loved one? And so we really take pride in the individuals that work here at the center and really believe in the work that they do and who they are as professionals. And we hope that our third core value is about justice, dignity, and worth. And I really feel like these go hand in hand, that we can't fight for social justice unless we really believe in the dignity and worth of each person. And we can't really fight for the dignity and worth of each person if we're not also looking at creating systems and organizations and providing services that center justice in the work, fairness and equality and equity. Many of the folks that we work with have experienced trauma because of injustice, or they've experienced collective trauma, identity-based trauma because of who they are, or any kind of relational trauma where they felt like their dignity, their worth, their sense of respect as a human being was tarnished because of abuse or neglect or abandonment or violence. So here at the Phoenix Center, in everything that we do, we try to center our commitment to justice and to respecting the dignity and worth of each person that we provide services to. Our fourth core value is about empowerment through relationships. So relationships are really at the core of psychotherapy. And in many ways, one of the most important aspects of therapy is the therapeutic relationship between the client and the therapist. And we really believe that this relationship has to be empowering in nature. It has to be collaborative. So we don't see ourselves as just an expert that's providing care, but we really see ourselves as co-creators in this process with you. And this fourth core value, empowerment through relationships, also has to apply to the way that we engage in relationships with our colleagues, with our supervisees, with our students, and with all the staff here at the organization. It's not enough just to try to implement these core values with our clients and in the community. I really feel like it's important that myself as a leader and our entire leadership team are embodying these core values in the work environment that we're cultivating. And our fifth core value is about a commitment to experiential healing for our clients, our community, and for ourselves as well. So of course, we're humans as well. And here at the Phoenix Center, one of the things that we emphasize on our team is the importance of our therapists, our interns, and our staff continuing to do their own personal growth work, continuing to engage in their own therapy. As mental health professionals, the most important tool that we use in our work is ourself. And we strongly believe in the importance of us refining that most important tool, refining and becoming the best versions of ourselves so that we can effectively help our clients become the best versions of themselves. And as experiential therapists, we believe in the importance of action over talking, that we don't just talk about these things, or we don't just sit and talk in therapy and in our workshops and in our supervisions. We believe in the power of experiential methods, of psychodrama, of EMDR, of group process, of EFT and internal family systems. And as an organization, we're not just providing these services to our clients, but we're also using the same methods on ourselves and in our experiential learning process to become the best professionals that we can be. So these are the core values of our organization. So here at the Phoenix Center, we specialize in providing trauma therapy. Unlike other psychotherapy practices that are generalist in nature and work with all different types of issues, here at the Phoenix Center, our entire team, we have about 25 different therapists and interns. Every single person on our team is a specialist when it comes to trauma. So everything that we do is trauma related. We're working with all different types of trauma, from childhood trauma to trauma that folks experience in adulthood, recent events of trauma or crisis, natural disasters, war trauma, first responders in trauma, identity-based trauma, complex trauma, abandonment and neglect, traumatic loss and grief and loss, collective trauma. We really work with all different types of trauma and really all different types of adversity that individuals have experienced. We find that many, and perhaps even most, mental health issues and most social issues really are fueled and, if not entirely caused by past experiences of trauma or adversity that remain unresolved for individuals and continue to impact them today. So here at the center, we focus less on controlling symptoms of mental health, and instead we focus more on trying to look at underlying issues and resolve some of the underlying fueling factors of the mental health and social problems that individuals are experiencing. At the Phoenix Center, we've spent considerable time trying to make our organization as trauma-informed as possible. And something that we have regular meetings about with our leadership team, with our staff, with our interns, and receive feedback and ask for feedback around from our clients, referral sources, and community members. Our center is internationally known, and staff from our team have offered trainings and workshops around the world. We're located just outside of Philadelphia in Media, Pennsylvania. And we primarily offer in-person services, but we also can offer telehealth services for folks who are located in Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and Delaware at the time of the service. If you wanted to learn more about all the different details of the services that we're offering, we encourage you to check out our website and perhaps consider joining our email list so that you can be updated about new offerings as they emerge. I wanted to thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and for all of the folks watching this video who are working with us, who have referred clients or family members or loved ones to work with us over the years. I want to extend my gratitude to you and my appreciation for trusting us to provide care to your loved one or to yourself or to your client. It's a responsibility that we take really seriously, and it's really an honor to be a part of your journey and to offer our expertise. It's really an honor to be a part of your journey, and our hope is that collectively we can co-create healing within our families, within our groups, within our communities, and perhaps even within the larger society.